You find that the animals in Nod Krai behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
Thank you, Lava. I wasn't expecting that right out the gate when I, get ready to go live on stream. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Gotta fix my hair. It's being all funky. Let's see if... There we go. Alrighty. Now, I don't have my list of people handy right now. Oopsies. But anyway... Hi, Narina, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Clementine, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Mike, thank you for your daily pick. Let's see here. Yep, guitar input is there. We're good, we're good. Here's your hydrate real quick. And a stretch right out the gate. That's probably a good idea. Good thing there to do. Yep. There we go. Hi, Dicebox, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Remy, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Snobby, thank you for your daily pick. And hi, Seti, thank you for your daily pick. How you all doing today? Happy Monday. It's a new week. We got all sorts of good stuff ahead of us. Just gotta get through all the wacky stuff that's abound. Because, let me tell you, work has not been one to let up right away, right yet, but making it through where I can. Blah, 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 blah. Hydrate, you got it, Tsunami.
There'll be an extra
Hydrated. I'm gonna walk away from those two goobers. Actually, I'm gonna bring up the map real quick so I can keep on yapping. Thank you for your daily pick, Tsunami. But yeah, work been kind of butts. I'll say it like that, butts lately. But I'm making it through it. We're getting through there. We'll be fine. We're doing what we can. However, as some of you may have noticed, there's some new picks in there. That's right. Yesterday, I think it was. It was either yesterday, over the weekend. I'll say it like that. There we go. Over the weekend, added some more picks. Narina had a fantastic idea. So, we got a ton of picks in there now. Like, a ton. Went ahead and grabbed, not all sorts. A few guitarists. And tried to be like, okay, what tours have they been on in the past? And just start listing those as guitar picks. So we still have the same old regular ones, like, a Tortex Yellow, Tortex Red, my business card out there. But We got even more now. Hee more picks to choose from. Exciting stuff right there. I'm happy about that too. Hee got all sorts of good stuff. So yeah, look forward to getting even more picks out there. I think the final count. So I jumped up from like, I don't know, 12 or 13 picks previously. We're well over 100 now. I think it's like 150 something, 154, somewhere around there. So significantly more picks nowadays. Damn, yeah. I just went crazy typing away. That's really all I can say. I just went crazy typing away and doing research and making sure, like, okay, what did this guitarist go on tour? What band were they with? Especially when you get to Steve Howe. Huh. Got a good few picks there. Am I pushing a statistic? I mean, never diagnosed, but I just have a deep love. There we go. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna stick with it. That way, I don't know, nobody gets irritated if I say one thing or the other. Daddy, I'm a slappy for eating the chat box. I'm gonna just go like that. But hi, Daddy, how you doing? But yeah, more picks in there. And guess what else? We got a movie night coming up. That's right. It's been, I don't know how long since the last movie night. Just at least a year. I'm trying to remember when it was last year. But we got a movie night coming up. June 27th. That's a Saturday. I think I said 6 p.m. my time. That slap was personal. Gee, I wonder why it was personal, Daddy. Gee, I wonder why. But yeah, movie night. We're going to have a double feature. The Super Mario Brothers movie, the animated one that was released in 2023. Not the original one starring Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. That was live action. Which that one holds a special place in my heart. Holds a special place in my heart. So, gotta have that. And as a follow-up, after like a, I don't know, 10 or 15 minute break, we're gonna be watching, and I just got this in today, so I gotta remember to rip the disc. The Super Mario Galaxy movie! Which I never did get to see that in theaters. I was too busy when it was played in my theater. That one, maybe 2 weekends. Had plans already, so I just get to watch it first time finally with y'all. Whoever shows up. So yeah, look forward to that. That's 12 days from now. In fact, like 12 days to the minute almost. So look forward to that. I know I am. Hee hee. 2 movies. Two good things. And now, speaking of good things, I got a clip made for Thursday already. I took some time yesterday and just cranked out that clip since I had the day off streaming yesterday. I was like, you know what? Did some cleaning. I got things all good and fine and dandy. We gonna do some clip work on top of book work that I did. But more on that part Thursday. So yeah, we got a clip coming out Thursday, music clip, and today during lunch, I started working on another clip. So hey, if we're lucky, Tuesday we'll get another clip, so look forward to that over on my YouTube channel. Of course, I'll post it in Discord. You know, I usually do that. But yeah, that's what I've got going on today. That's what's going on in the life of Zep. There's not really a whole heck of a lot going on. I mean, I had a freaking busy day, to say the least. I've been staying busy with work, so hey, I'm gainfully employed, I can say that. But damn, does that eat into the, hey, I want to do like cool, fun streamery things part of things. But hey, it keeps the roof over my head, so I can't complain too much. And yeah, Remy, I know you asked earlier about baking. Yes, baking is 100% allowed for stream. I mean, I've done that before, actually, so I ain't gonna change that anytime soon. Besides, I also have 2 cameras, so you'll get to see 2 views, depending on, you know, what I'm doing, of course. But hey, easy things to show, easy good times, good food to make, and, you know, depending on what it is we're baking, we eating good. But yeah, save up them points. And Dicebox, if you gotta redeem that, hey, redeem that. Do it. I mean, I'm not saying I'll get to it, like, right away, but definitely get that redeem in, and we'll figure stuff out like that right there. There we go. Hell yeah. DM me, buddy, what it is you want me to make, and we'll figure things out. We'll get that cooking stream going. I mean, I know we've talked about one thing, but if your mind has changed, if you changed your mind on what it is you want me to cook, definitely let me know. We'll figure things out. I mean, we got time for it. I have to look at a calendar real quick to see, like, what is coming up. So it could potentially, maybe the weekend of the 27th, I can squeeze that in. Maybe. Big maybe. We'll see. I mean, depending on what it is, depending on what all I need to pick up for it. Yeah. But yeah, look forward to the cooking stream now, chat. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your family if you want to. Tell your enemies even. I mean, hey, if you got enemies, tell them to show up here. That way, I don't know, we can see some drama in chat. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But yeah, definitely spread the word around. Get some cooking going. Hey, that means I can, actually realize with my setup, I don't have to run halfway across the house to get things going. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to do it off of my desktop, but it's something to consider. I mean, I need longer wires for that. So, okay, we're still doing that off the laptop. But at least for stuff that runs on the desktop, don't have to go nearly as far. Oh, another thing. Fixed up. The exercise wheel. I know in the past, recently, since I've, implemented the exercise wheel, it hasn't been showing up at the start. But it should be fixed now. And by be fixed, I mean I have to open up stuff in a particular order. So hey, now that I'm doing that, guess what? We got the exercise wheel hopefully showing up properly, and I don't need to futz around and be like, oh, well, gotta do this for that one person ahead of time, before time, all that good stuff. So, well, actually, like that. Hey, there we go. Already spinning. What we gonna get? And... God, I love the timing for that. 5 push-ups. You got it. And we got Franklin to appear. Hell yeah. It's a good day already. All right, 5 push-ups. Here we go. Boom. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alrighty. If y'all make me do these more often, I'm just saying, if we do this often enough, maybe after a while, I'll be like, you know what? I'm getting through this pretty quick and easy. So I might move up to 10, or at 10 is a thing on the wheel. We'll see, though. We'll see. Just means y'all gotta come and redeem those more often. And hey, you want streamer friend to be all healthy and in good shape and, keep streaming for a lot longer? Definitely get that going. Alrighty. So, what we doing today, Genshin? Well, we gotta go over there for our next quest. However, we're in a new version. We're in a new banner. See, we got Loa now, we got Malvika, who I wanted to pull, but I'm not gonna pull her on 31 Primo Gems. But, we got events going. We can get more Primo Gems. This goblet needs more Primo Gems. Come on, hands, show up. There we go. It's kind of being weird there. Anyway, let's see what Lowen's got. Let's see how Lowen is. I don't know, maybe I'll be like, holy crap, Lowen's fun as hell. Gotta give him a go, gotta play. Oh, check my guitar input. Yep, it's there still, we're good. Hi, Hot Rod, how you doing? How's it going? Actually, because you redeemed the guitar input, I'm just saying, I might have things set up so that could potentially play guitar, electric guitar on stream easily, handily. It'll be amplified, it'll be mostly clean sounding, it'll be good. Assuming people want that, of course. No pressure. But let's see what Lowen's about. Hi. But yeah, how you doing today, Hot Rod? Lowen is a high-frequency cryo damage dealer who further boosts his own damage through his teammates' damage. Lowen is just like, damn, alright, hold my beer, I'm gonna one-up you. Elemental skill 1. After casting his elemental skill, Lowen enters the Master Stroke mode. I want to say there's some sort of golf game that had Master Stroke in the title somewhere. Funny enough. Anyway, that's beside the point. In this state, his normal charged and plunging attacks deal crowd damage that cannot be overridden by other elemental infusions. Hitting enemies with normal charge attacks grants joy. Joy can be consumed to unleash etched into bone and soul, dealing multiple instances of crowd damage. Ooh. While in the Master Stroke mode, when nearby party members deal damage, Lone gains Will to Win, which increases the damage dealt by a special elemental skill etched into bone and soul. By casting his elemental burst, Lone consumes all Will to Win stacks to deal multiple instances of cryo damage. Damage of this elemental burst increases based on the amount of Will to Win consumed. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we got Durin as well. Alright. I just figured I'd bring up Durin. My boy Durin! Well, I gotta build up at some point, but I need time for that. Oh, okay, let's get that countdown back done and all that. I mean, we dealt some good damage here. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay,
No fairy tale ending for you.
Oh, that's why I have Durin out here. Okay, do it during his burst.
The abyss is burning. Trim.
Alright, deal massive. Oh, there we go. Where do I don't have a percentage, do I? Oh, there it is. Alright, okay. Hey, there we go. Alright. Shoot, alright, game, let's go. I pressed the wrong button there. I had my finger on the wrong key. Brack. Like, I actually pressed that with my index finger. I don't know why. Oh, there's the counter. Okay.
Struggle all you want.
God, Lone's creepy as hell, but...
This is burning. Leave the wounded to me.
Hi, Mika. I thought I pressed 3 for Benny.
Everybody stand back!
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Bet you weren't ready for this. Like lambs to the slaughter.
Oh, shit! Alright, Lone, damn! Damn, buddy! Freaking deadly shit out here. Oh, boy.
Stay back.
And...
Turning point.
Oh, didn't get to bring Lone out in time to do cool stuff there, but okay, okay. Damn! I mean, if I had, like, another, I don't know, 50 pulls, because, yeah, I doubt I'm pulling him in 30. If I had that, I mean, I might pull Lone, but we'll see about another time. But damn! Fun! Jeez! Yeah. Might have to see about him on a rerun. Maybe. I kind of want to see how the rest of this goes. See what teams he pairs up well with, and maybe what other people discover over time before I hop in on it. Plus, free to play. Alright, do my weekas stuff so I can get those primos. It's a quadruple scream. Anybody else ever watch Dank Pods? Woo boy.
Rev the engines!
Oh, right, okay. Cool. Here we go! We zoom in. Woo-hoo! Go, Mob, we could go! You don't like Lone? Oh. Any reason in particular, Tsunami? Yuki! That's right, Genshin Monday's here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Hold down shift there. Whoop. Screw because you love the gameplay at Genshin, but personally can't play gacha games due to bad impulse control. That's very fair.
Light up the blazing sun!
He's fine, but his personality trash. Oh yeah, like his personality is bomb.
My tiny stars!
Hi, Layla.
Mine's
Forgot.
blue.
We're gonna be in this.
Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge!
Like, anytime he was on screen in that one story quest we were doing,
You're free now.
God, I just was like, oh jeez. This guy's kinda... I don't want to say a few screws loose. Because that's putting it lightly. He's got the abnormal brain from Young Frankenstein, yeah. Batshit crazy, yeah, there we go. There we go, that's a good way to put it. I don't know, even then that feels kind of like it's a lighter way of putting it. But goddamn, that was fun though, playing as him.
When Nefer told me about this place, I could hardly imagine it. But here I am, seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, you know. Yeah, considering for a rerun, but, you know, not now at all. Oh, hi, Kaveh. God, I forgot about... That's right, this is where we left off. Alrighty. Study the mechanisms. Easy. Okay. Can I do anything with that? No. Nothing there, alright. Yep, that's blocking it, and I hit that, it's gonna just fall into that. Oh, there we go, okay. And send it off over there. Oh, hello. What kind of puzzle we got here?
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Al-Haytham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Oh,
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Well,
Surprise.
as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
25, let's go! Congrats, Yuki! 25 streams in a row!
It is
Thank you so much!
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
I gotta say, it's a little weird just seeing Kaveh and Al-Haytham work together like that. I'm so used to seeing their banter between each other. Okay, so I'll go straight over. Oh no, that's going that way. Okay. And, alright, where's this one gonna go then? Up, yep, that way, already. Send it there. Send it that way, and then rotate this one. Clear those, alright. Send things into clicky spot things.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us in the future?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
More monuments. Oh, hello. Okay, we're going for this one then. And yeah, it's probably gonna just go right into that. If I move that over there, do I get to control this one? Oh, okay. Do I rotate that one? Cool. Primal Embers. Okay, what we got here? Energy aggregations that are commonly scattered throughout King Deshret's ruins. Go near the sconces that contain these to unleash them. Follow them in order to activate Giant Primal Torch. Okay. Fragile, sometimes find sconces along their travel paths that can serve as transit points. Embers can also be blown away by strong winds. Let's find some way to stop the fans. Alrighty. Well. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, so that I had to do in the right order. Now I can send that one over. Cool. Something not be quick enough. Ah, well. Buddy, you gonna go? Why did it stop there? I didn't think I was blocking it. Could I block it?
Another monument.
Ah.
Hold on.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
Kaveh, saving those notes.
I think that should just about do it.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
Aw, yeah. Rest for a while, that's it? Nope, that's easy. Hey, Tanari. Rest for a while. That's easy. Alright. Taking control Traveler. Strictly Traveler. What's next? What we got him doing? While Kaveh, waits. For however long he has to wait. Or rest, that's what they said. What we got here?
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Whoa! It's so big the Crocodile King!
Run! Ah! Yuki! Ah! He curled up on the stone and took a nap. It's a napping stone.
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern and curiosity that I feel.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
Thank you, Sobek.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that Apep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
I'm not. Just give us that
Story
dialogue.
begins a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker where the Dendro dragon was concerned. Without consulting her, he decided to list her among the 7 pillars and declared his own power to be far superior to hers. That was when our king was at the height of his power. Ibis Goti and I were no match for him, and so we chose to submit and serve as his ministers. But not Apep. No, she never thought much of him. To Apep, Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris. In fact, they fought numerous times, but usually the battle ended in a draw. In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge. His final act was to trick the dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins. The Dendro dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. All the gods, all the power they wielded. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed. It makes one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
You tell Sobek about how Nahida helped to free Apep from her suffering.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment.
You got it.
As much as she loathes the 7, Apep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her, too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with Apep?
Maybe we should go and pick her up.
For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her? I'm alright, Paimon.
Nahida!
Is that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Hi, Apep.
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Hey, there we go. Here at IFF, and your brain what identity, friend or foe? If and only if.
Awake already. You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumero's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible. And you would not enjoy being held to account by me.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
Phew.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
So very sassy.
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Booer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
Thank you for helping Nahida. See you next year.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
Okay, fine, 2 years from now.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there.
Ah!
We made it. Huh? Wait, that voice. It's...
Sarush?
Uh-oh, I'm gonna fall.
Oh, they're all falling now! Well, they landed. I've got you!
Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert? Obviously, I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, they seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. It's hard on them.
It ain't easy being an
I can't believe
Aranara.
you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Sure.
Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions.
You answered Nahida's questions, bringing her up to speed on everything that has happened.
Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
Woo! Alrighty. Arabalika, Aradashan, Arasada, Arasoroj, Arayuda, Arakan, Arasaha, and Arapas. Alrighty. Well, we got the Aranara. Can I please... I can't even dash. Okay. Yeah. I guess the Marinara. Marinara. Era. Carbonara. Or I guess it'd be Carbona. Aracarbon. Aracabon. Thank you, Yuki. Now I want mozzarella sticks and marinara sauce. Wow! Big Dendro Dragon threw us across the sky! So scary! It's so many Nara here! Swung with the best of them, hehe. Cheer up, Arapas! They're all looking at us! Wait, they're all looking at us? Surely all those Nara can't see us! Nara are always so busy walking here and there. Hide, hide! Don't let the Nara catch us! They can have the pot, but wait, no! The Nara can't take the pot! My sister said I have to look after it! The Nara are coming!
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Oh, Lord of Dendro, Nara Zep, and White Floaty! Lord of Dendro, Nara Zep, Paimon, it's been a long time.
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here. Especially since you don't like the Veluca. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Araha is a Vasara tree. The Vasara trees protect Vanarana, so that means Araha is protecting Vanarana. Blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, everyone who stayed behind will do their best to protect their home, and we'll all do our part too.
Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there.
Second wind.
Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
Soresh, the mighty red floaty.
Oh, excuse me. Are you comparing me to Paimon?
Uh-oh. Well, alright. I can think it suits you. Alright, reckon? I don't know.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
Need help? Arapas can help! We can all help! Arapas brought a pot to make soup. Very delicious. Soup. Alright, Cam. I can get behind that. All of us are here to help. Alright, Cam. Arabaleka, alright, Cam. Arapas, Aradashan, Arayuta, Arasada, and Arad. Saha, we'll all help.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
Together, together! Lord of Dendro, Arabaleka has something important to tell you. On our way out of Vanarana, we saw some Nara talking in secret. Male Nara up to no good.
Up to no good?
Yes, 2 Nara sneaking around at Karavat Rebat.
That definitely sounds suspicious.
Suspicious.
Traveler, Paimon,
Suspicious.
I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us.
We got it.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
Well, if we really have to, I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid, Arapas. You make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you.
There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Okay.
Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Nahida gently raises her hand. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream indeed. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like a gold leaf. The trees chanting softly. In the breeze, as the flowing water plays a symphony, your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in this moment, all you feel is peace, friendship, and love, as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. The people around you turn their heads and scan their surroundings. They hear it too. Ancient voices speak from the forest, soothing everyone's hearts. Do not fear, do not be afraid, do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
Woo! Hey! Oh. Our Balika took a little bit to load in. I can dash now. Oh. Overshot it ever so slightly.
Ah, everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendro Archon, you're back.
Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Dash dancing, wave dashing, melee? That's right, Yuki. We're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. Genshin Impact Edition.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
The scholars update Nahida on the progress of Aru's renovation.
I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irminsul. It's a sound plan, although...
Super Genshin Brothers Impact!
I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures.
And now... go see what Sino's up to. Got Van Redibot. We got Nefer on the squad. Dang, it's the trial Nefer. It's not my Nefer. Sayu, I can't. Sorry, you know, I just get the two mixed up. What can I say? They're basically...
Hey, we're
It
here!
is voiced by Sayu.
Ah, it's you. Is there a situation?
Well...
The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
The same person, yeah. I mean, doesn't Sayu actually have a model that looks decently close to Sino? A traitor among us.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
I'm just saying, when are we gonna get... No, we actually did have that Genshin in Among Us crossover, because Paimon's in Among Us, isn't she? That actually happened a while ago?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you are.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names. The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebot.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago.
Very suspicious.
We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
Sino and Nefer quickly exchange intel, narrow down the relevant information.
I see. Your suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebot knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nod Krai?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
Alrighty, they're good friends. Love it how they're all Egyptian themed. It's very fitting for, you know, a desert area. Alrighty. Oh, suspicious person. I was about to drop on them. Ah, well.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert, and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at? A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Espion, thank you for your daily pick. How you doing today?
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Corps of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
You lost your streak. Oh no! Heck! Curses. Why, Twitch? Why you gotta do this? They really ought to put something in where it's like, you lose your streak, you spend like, I don't know, 1,000 points, 2,000 channel points maybe? Yeah, that's something ridiculous, but like, something to prove you've been, you know, sticking around with people for a while, just to get your streak back if you missed the 24-hour mark.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them.
Oh, watching a fire near your town. Ooh, yikes. Oh shit. Stay safe, Aspion. Oh, I had to deal with some of that, last year. I think about this time last year. So, yeah, stay safe, and definitely get something ready to evacuate if you have to.
Hey, wait. They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
Had that about a year or two ago, but I was uptown. Most places around here have brick shells. Hey, that'll help a good bit.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay. Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
Dang, never tried. Good. It's all okay. 10 acres but no spread anymore. That's very good. What line is down? Progress is getting better. Everyone's safe. Hey, let's go. Glad everyone's safe. Glad to hear that it's not spreading anymore. And only 10 acres too. I hate that I have to say only 10 acres, but at the same time, I've read about some getting huge. I must say the one I saw last year, like, significantly more than that.
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back? I hope for your sake that it's priceless.
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Just a vegetation fire. 105 outside. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Bound to happen. Yeah. Gotta get that vegetation cleanup going. Gotta take care of that vegetation is what we ought to do a bit more.
Oh, really?
In the world.
Sounds mysterious.
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo alone.
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
The mercenary reveals the old coin in his hand. Thanks to her dealings in Nod Krai, Nefer has seen plenty of antiques in her time and recognizes it as a very rare, high-value item. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary and a merchant combined into one. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary is made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. If sold to an astute collector, it won't fetch a very high price.
Pure gold? That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
Supposed to be like 100 all week. Ooh, yikes. Stay cool where you can, Espion. I'm honestly a little surprised I'm not getting 100 for a little while, but I'm sure it'll change soon enough. Today it was actually cooler than I was expecting. And ad break soon! Buckle up, ad warriors. Thank you for your support as always. Oh, it's getting to be 100 later in the week. Just as I say that. But yeah, stay cool where you can.
As it happens, I'm just
Let's
about
stay
done
hydrated.
packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it ended up. I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Still dialogue.
But either way, life goes on, and we all have to make a living somehow.
All right, hit an escape there because I know we're getting that ad break soon. I am going to take a moment, stand up, stretch, all that good stuff. So don't worry about missing anything. Don't go too far. I'm a BRB. And thank you as always for your support.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
Dang, I'm getting wheeled, and I'm not even on screen. And actually, the wheel didn't play on that screen. I guess I didn't add it on there. Okay, I'm gonna fix that real quick. And there we go. Okay. Well, Yuki, I'm gonna give you a spin off of that by hand. You got scammed? That's right, get scammed. Now get unscammed. Oh, and 5 jumping jacks. All right, all right. Easy peasy chicken pizza. Pizza. Alrighty, 5 jumping jacks. Here we go. Make sure I don't hit my fan above me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Easy stuff right there. Yeah.
Don't trust
Easy.
your eyes
Easy.
uncritically. People only see
I
what
never.
they want to. So don't be your own fool.
Man, you know, we got 5 on there. I'm trying to think now, actually. What other wheels could I put on here? I know Jade brought up the punishment wheel. I just gotta think about what punishments we do there. Hydrate, you got it. Hydrated. And a stretchy. Another stretchy, you got it. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. How you doing? How are those ads? Wah! We get the cap back. Get to be Waluigi now. Wah! But yeah. Got them exercises in, got that stretch in, we got hydrated, we got all sorts of good stuff going on now. Alright, let's get this continuing again. Shall we? Oh. Hi, Sano.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
This is the coin? Good. Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Dang.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
Sino nods to the group, and then turns and leaves with the suspect. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years. Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Contact, double tap, triple tap. That. I already goofed it up. Just keep tapping.
Got it.
What was that do again? Sounds familiar.
Sure
I'm blanking.
you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
You asked for it,
Oh, really?
guy.
You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
Paimon, are you sure about this?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know.
It's from Payday 2. Oh, God, I haven't played Payday 2 in a long time. SWAT team says it sometimes when you engage them. Oh, okay. God, I'm trying to think when the last time was I played Payday 2. Actually, I guess I could check that real quick. Oh, October of 2021. Almost 5 years. Still remember the old amazing one-liners? Let's go.
Besides, being the best guide into that has to count for something. This should be a piece of cake.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
Oh, that sounds like that guy.
Paimon will be super careful. Promise.
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
You're up against the wall, not the wall. Freaking wall. Here we go. How far away? Oh, okay, just back over there. Easy. Oh, wait. Way further. Yep. That Hadra couldn't teleport. Ah, well. Take a nice walk here and zip along. There we go. That's what I was waiting for, baby. Whoop. And it's up there. Whoop. Come on, buddy. Get up there. Here we go. No time to slow down, Paimon.
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool. Cool.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Oh, nothing?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the traveler's side. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
Hat guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
Aw.
What? Where's that coming from?
When we were in Nod Krai, Paimon suddenly realized she can't do anything to help.
Orange! Thank you for the raid! Oh, welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm your Guitar Warlock out here on the internet playing games, guitar, and shooting up a storm. Shooting up? Cooking up a storm. Probably because we were talking about Payday 2, I got to thinking shooting up. Oops. And cooking up a storm. There we go. Orange, how are you doing? How'd your stream go? How was Mario Kart Wii today? And Methuselah? Am I saying that right? Methuselah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. Yeah. Raiders, if you got a raid and run, get some rest, get some post-stream care in, all that good stuff. See Orange bringing out the gun and shooting me dead. It's perfectly fit with my flub there. But yeah, Raiders, if you got a raid and run, get some rest, take a break from looking at a screen, get food, get water, whatever you gotta do. Definitely, feel free to do that. Get yourself a break in. But if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. We're just playing some Genshin today. We're going through some story stuff. We're getting those primo gems as we can. See Tsunami like the gun hit right there. Jack, can you believe it? Orange shot me with that gun. Looks like a super soaker. Said to shoot. Shoot, you got a good point there. Go eat before Tsunami catches you. Eat some good food. And hey, if you want to share, do share what you're going to eat. I mean, heck, got to thinking about marinara sticks earlier. Marinara sticks, mozzarella sticks with marinara sauce earlier. Okay, actually, let's be real here. A stick filled with marinara sauce somehow, I'd still eat that. I don't know how that would work, but shoot first, ask questions later. You want those? Me too. Gah, I'm getting hungry thinking about that. Got food on the mind now. Granted, I did have some leftover chicken and rice and asparagus today, which was still good.
Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped that time. What if he never came back? What would Paimon do then? And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Oh. Paimon probably sounds so ridiculous right now.
You asked the right person. Boy, do I know that feeling.
Oh, that guy.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is gonna help you. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets if you can at least say that you tried.
Oh. All right.
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now?
Maybe they think something's up already.
Paimon, is it just me? Or is it a little too quiet around here?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Okay.
Time ticks by, but still nothing happens.
How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the heck are they? Have we been stood up? What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, they decided to cut our guy loose.
But how would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happening here. Unless... This feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Wanderer's outfit reminds you of the Irish Sword Soul from Yu-Gi-Oh? Huh. I'll have to give that a look real quick. Meanwhile, back at...
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their absence.
Post in DC? Heck yeah, appreciates it. I can see that, for sure.
As for Hermanubis,
quick look I did.
May he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional.
Plus another cool life.
Time has
Appreciate
taken many
it.
things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusadali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even a Pep's power didn't work?
Oh heck.
Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul. Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during her absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support Sumeru through this catastrophe. Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goti.
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information.
This is
Since
full
then,
godly.
everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Nod Krai, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route. And the only one that cannot be protected against.
It's the Duke girl. That's right, she's here. Hi, Eater of Crow. How you doing?
By entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendro Archon.
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
And this is why you need Aru.
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Ahmar's legacy, Aru.
So regular day? Fair. Hey, you made it through the regular day. Yeah, I be doing good. And yeah, your little curvy buddy. There should be a thing to customize that somewhere on the whole Twitch profile thingamabobber. But yeah, default is Curbo, looks like. You got a good one, too. Heck yeah. I gotta see what else I can get for that. I gotta poke at stream avatars some more. One of these days. Soon, TM.
All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has led to a number of new contingency plans. To reclaim Irminsul, her brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
Well, since you ask.
Oh. Oh dear. Hey, Act 10, begin! Act 10, burn!
Master Tighnari! What is that?
You can see Kalei's eyes shaking there, yikes.
Is this Irminsul? How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Nahida, so this is the catastrophe she's been fighting against all this time.
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as this.
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But, if we are to honor Dottores' will, this is what we must do.
Why do we want to honor Dottores' will,
Mr.
Mr.
Tree proves to me beyond doubt
guy?
that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
In the most concise and precise language possible, Nahida explains what she knows about the second of the Futui Harbingers, the Doctor. His true name is Zandik, and his crimes are beyond all reckoning.
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance. So this is where it has taken him.
Poly voice? Alright, let me...
Okay. Sam is a silly, crazy man.
There we go. Trying to get it out there.
Didn't Dottore die in Nod Krai? How is he still able to do all this?
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City.
Making Dottore seem sympathetic so people are more likely to pull him if they eventually make him a playable character. You know, they got a lot to do for that. Yo, Yuki, let's go! I gotta see this when you shared and I get a chance. Heck yeah, let's go, Blockhead Yuki! Bluki? Could we say Bluki?
Furthermore, Irminsul seems
Also,
to be
Turner's dead.
undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all. But they are gradually becoming real.
Oh! Oh, you made yourself a blockheaded stream element? I didn't even realize you could do that. That's freaking awesome. Hell yeah! Can I reach my arm over there? Let's try this other arm and... nope. Hand tracking ain't gonna work like that. Dang. I tried. That's so freaking cool. Hell yeah.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of
Blakina.
Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Hat Guy recounts how he and Paimon went to the meeting spot, only to find no one waiting for them. No, I'm not calling him Wanderer. He's Hat Guy.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted.
But again, so
but
is
as
the
it
doctor.
happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people, so they can't figure out what he's up to. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Some people gasp upon hearing this name, while others fall silent. Clearly, there's more going on here than anyone realized. Nahida proceeds to summon all relevant parties for a lengthy and in-depth meeting. Nahida gives a detailed explanation of the enemy and the potential scale of the crisis. After further intel provided by Nicole and Nefer, a plan is formulated and everyone prepares to get to work. Then the loading happened.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately. Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
Don't envy the dev that had to design how this info would be passed to the player. Yeah! I mean, on the bright side, at least, well, some of it's just easy. Put text on screen.
General Mahamatra and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
See, his name is Hat Guy.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Yeah, Hat Guy.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project. Aside from the Dendro Archon, of course.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Thought you were gonna say at least they have a job. They got the easy job. Got Scaramouche, that's Hat Guy's, I think, real name? Hat Guy. Hat Guy's the true name.
Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari will provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
Dia looks like a VTuber. I mean, she's not that great of a playable character, let me put it like that. So, maybe she'd fare better as a VTuber. As a character in the game, she's great. As a character to play as, I've not heard much good.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Oh, buddy, I ain't the one murdering her. That's just the meta of the game right there.
Exactly.
Dumpstered on her, unfortunately.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
Not a problem. We'll do our utmost.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves. That goes for everyone.
You got the excited nerves? What's you got the excited nerves for?
Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine.
Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
Thank you, small cabbage. Where there am I going? Gotta swim just about. Hey, Kaveh.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the Akasha can be modified and configured. And to make sure the configuration works, Aru will also need some further optimization.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha terminals can simply continue to use their existing devices. This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries, the desert folk, and many others.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Right now, the best place to source these locally is from the primal constructs within King Deshret's mausoleum. Time is not on our side here. It's gonna be a race against the clock.
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be carried out by you two. Everything's riding on this, so failure is not an option. Best of luck to you both. As discussed, General Mahamatra Sino and Mr. Hat Guy will source the required materials. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum. With him accompanying them, things should go quite smoothly.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well take a breather.
Nightmare is that the Harbingers all have codenames based on the archetypes of the Commedia dell'arte. Hope I'm saying that right. The Torre Scaramouche, Ignore, etc. come from, yeah. Yeah, because it sounded cool, and that's all you need. What, you mean they didn't take Scaramouche from Bohemian Rhapsody?
Makes sense. There's not much we can do until the materials arrive.
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp? Knock it off.
It's just Sino being Sino. You know what he's like.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them, and extract the required materials.
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we might as well put them to use. Thoth's words, not mine.
Yeah, it's just a guess. I got. Hopefully a good guess, but me am no expert on everything when it comes to words in other languages. You take guesses? I'm good at guessing. Woo! Well, yep, about to figure out how to fight as all 3 of these. So, member squad.
Nowhere to run. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Give us some space. Move or be moved. Behold.
Throw your hat guy.
Know your place.
Hot damn.
Pointless.
Way ahead of you.
All right, so that was his bow. You aim at that.
Squall and fury.
Hey. How am I missing entirely?
The wind rises.
We gotta do it. He do a step on you. Yeah, comedian dell'arte. Arnara! How do you get that? Thank you. I get to heal. Let's go.
Futile. Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due.
Behold. Way ahead of you.
And why are you facing that way suddenly, Sethos? I didn't want you to face that way. Alright, one down. Two down.
Tough crowd.
And whoop, there we oh, damn. I can't hit those for anything. What? I'll have to check that a bit. I can't pause right now. I guess I can do that actually. Comedia. Had that right at least. Dell'arte. Oh, hey, I guess they're right. Cool. Thank you, Yuki. Alright, press 4, trying to press 3. Another 2. What the hell? 3? Ah. I don't know how to play these things well.
Give some space.
Up. And got in the wrong spot. Come on. Oh, here we go.
Judgment is upon us.
Excuse me.
Go for that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, Sano's hurting. We gotta be careful here.
Squall and fury.
Nope. Guy.
Cry louder. Give some space.
And
these
there
devices
we go.
should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Stretch, you got it. And hydrate. Oh, missed that one. Do a double for you. Woohoo! There's that stretch. And the double hydrate. Oh, yeah. Give me them goodies. Woo. Oh, one more over here. Alright, Aranara. I could use more health, please. There's one. There's multiple. Ooh. We eating good today. Heal up, hat guy. Thank you, Aranara. Adorable little goobers. Your toilet paper just fell over in the bathroom again. Wait, what? Again? How did it... How? What the heck is going on in there? Here's a distant thud in your apartment. Is your toilet paper sentient? Does it have a mind of its own? Is it trying to move around?
Futile.
Excuse me. Sage's wisdom.
Oh yeah, got out of there good.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is
Classic
served.
Dookie Ghost.
Guilty.
Nahida. Messing around again. But Ghost SCP.
Give some space.
Oh boy. Ah.
The wind rises.
Oh boy. He's Electro. Oh. And get Electro.
Way ahead of you.
Oh boy, come on. A little bit more, a little bit more.
Unsightly insects.
Stompy. There we go.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were. You've used one before, right?
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history. That should give you an idea of how powerful it is.
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha terminal.
Well, if it all goes to plan, that's about to change.
They're handing out them AR glasses. Alrighty. Well, talk to everyone. Easy.
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you
Stroke
really
that
be
ego,
needing all of
Farzan.
this?
Sorry, man, Farzan.
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either. Only the price. So expensive.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. The Academia provided most of the funds. I just offered a small token of my goodwill. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can't even make money out of it.
It's really quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to output the power of the Light Realm.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Ahem. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion process between Light Realm energy and elemental energy involves highly classified knowledge that shouldn't be disseminated too widely. But even so, the scholars still shared said information.
Well, you can't enforce a rule that everyone breaks. Is that the idea?
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, and simply informed my master that we would all have to face the question of survival together. To protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, they must understand its very essence. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. And just like bait, it lures us in by offering us the solution to our problems. But if you're not careful, you'll end up pursuing it down a dark path. A tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into many smaller, more trivial ones.
What do you mean?
Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and fate. Something like that?
Hey, what? That is not what I call a trivial problem.
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our research tends to be a lot more personal, I have to disagree. It's hard to dismiss the individual as insignificant.
In other words, the big problem of survival has been broken down into many small, interconnected factors, and each one of us represents one of those factors.
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us scholars, this is the path that has always beckoned to us.
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. I will always believe in that. All right, I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot. But don't go anywhere just yet. I'll still be needing you to calibrate the equipment.
All right. Who we got next? Whoop. Now Walkave over here. Or no, wait, actually. Oh, yeah. Alright, Kave. Do your stuff.
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language, while other parts seem to be a variant of an Oasis script, based on the glyph forms.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading.
Read but don't read.
Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic?
It's symbolic.
You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about...
a chessboard.
Oh boy, we playing chess.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
I don't know.
Is
Some of those
this
take 4
chessboard
squares.
supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
There we go. There's the bickering I was waiting for between these two.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. All right, all right.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have placed there.
Ready?
Man, this game of chess is weird.
Let's do it.
Good night, Yuki. Sleep well. Thank you again for stopping by. See ya later. During the chess trial, Alhaitham and Kaveh must move separately. Consuming actions is due to traverse the obstacle-strewn chessboard. Trial can only be passed once both Alhaitham and Kaveh reach the end. Okay. Here's... Oh! Exercise wheel! What we doing today? 5 squats! Alright, can do! Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Whoop. The areas that Alhaitham and Kaveh pass through will be marked. Alhaitham is unable to enter an area that Kaveh is marked, and vice versa. Returning an area that's already been marked will remove the mark and return the actions previously consumed. Kaveh can move some of the pieces on the chessboard, but he can only push them towards empty areas. Alhaitham can activate some of them on chessboard to unlock areas. Areas then become passable. Alrighty.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Beep boop.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho ho! Excellent work.
Man, what kind of weird chess is this? It's on a 6x9 board. Nice. Okay, so Kaveh can push. Alhaitham. Yeah, can't get by yet. Okay. If I do that. Okay, cool. Their moves are separate. Move that. Move that. Now Alhaitham can come along. There we go. And he's there. And Kaveh just goes down here. And they made it. Alright. Alright. Let's see here.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Oh boy, nice and easy.
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Alright, so let's see here. So that's what Alhaitham could move. I'll do that one, and okay, gotta get to that one. I suppose I can move. Yep, nope, can't do that one. And alright, one more. Boom. There we go. Now, how am I going to move these around? Because let's see here. That's... Whoop, wrong button. Okay. So I got to take two different paths. Those are in the same spot. Okay, so it's these I got to move. Move that one over there. That one over there. Ooh, wait. Can I back that one up? I can't back that one up. I see what I need to do there. Ah, shoot. Reset.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
I need to move that one to the left. Once I got it up there.
We appreciate it.
At least I can go diagonal like that. And get my squares back. Alrighty. Move this one up. Move that one over. Pop that there, and boom. Alright, Kaveh's out. Alhaitham is gonna be out soon. There we go. I kind of wish there was like a backup one-step thing I could do there.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Alrighty. Easy, I got this one. And now let's see, how am I gonna get over there? Okay, so. Let's go over to Kaveh. I can move those. That one's gotta get cleared out of the way. Can I? Let's see. Well, here we've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, ain't gonna work. That one. How far can I? I still need Alhaitham to get there, and I've got 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe am I gonna be able to move that there and? Nope, can't do it like that. Phew. Can I? No, because then 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm not gonna be able to make that. Although, wait, can I? Well, okay. I just do it like this. I have to restart. I have to restart. Clear that out. And switch back to Kaveh. Pop that up 1, make it easier on Al-Haytham. So now... Yeah, that one I'm not going to be able to get through. Because, yeah, I'm stuck there. Okay. Reset this one. I need to get that one to move to the left, I think.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Let's see here. Actually, okay, wait. Move that one in the corner? Well, that one's not in the way at all, really. Let's pop that there. Get him up there. This game chess is wacky, I tell ya. Okay, so back to Kaveh. Let me get that one to the left some. Can I move that? Yep, nope, I ain't got the squares for it. But I can move that one down, probably. Oop. Okay, now can I do this?
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Just need that. How am I gonna get that to move to the left, though, actually? Ad break soon. Buckle up, bad warriors. Let me switch over here. And I'm in the same situation I was in, because I can't move that up. Can't pull that, he can only push it. Kaveh's got it clean. Or not Kaveh, Al-Haytham's got it clean now. Two, that's gonna... There, Can I do something like this? Nope, I run out of squares there. Crap. Alright, one more reset. I want to give this another try.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate?
Gotta deal with that dialogue again.
Victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Pop that
Suit
there.
yourself.
One thing that's really being a pain in my butt is... Can I get that one to move over to the left? Just need to move the left... to... And pop that there, and we got that ad break. So I'm gonna take a moment to stand up and stretch myself. Don't y'all go too far, but thank you all for your support as always. BRB.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Man, they really had to bicker while I was up and away for a moment. Hi, I'm back. I left y'all with Angry Kaveh. Heck, your short break is up. Gotta get back to work. Good luck with work, Crow. Appreciate you sticking by. Always appreciates it. And thank you for sticking through ad break, even if you can't hear me right now. Ah, I swear, Kaveh, what the heck? Why you gotta bicker? Why you gotta be angry, Kevin? That's right.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
Are they really repeating that dialogue?
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
That's all I gotta say is I don't know what I was going on with that. Ah, man. Okay. They said it 3 times while I was gone. Jeez. They're great at bickering, aren't they? I'm gonna at least back up
Strange
here.
time to catch up on sleep.
What is this, the 5th time?
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Man. Why they gotta bicker so much? Blues Break, how you do? What is that? Heck, air fryers? Wow, what an emote there. God, that's a powerful one. Hey, wait a minute, I've got a air fryer. How you doing, Blues Break? How's it going? Welcome back from ad break, everybody. How you doing? How are those ads? Anything wild? Anything crazy? Hey, now I can move that to the left.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not
You're
sleeping,
good? Heck yeah,
I'm
glad to
thinking.
hear.
It's not that simple, you know.
Alright, let's send Alhaitham towards this thing. Clear that out of the way. And... alrighty, now I can get in there. And boop, switch over here. I realized no, I didn't goof up totally. Pop this up here, one, and I set up. There we go. Twitch creep. Blah, 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 blah. Got this in here, and boom. Turn the reed fields into Aru. Did it. Twitch keeps trying to sell you adult and bedwetting underwear for children.
Done.
Adult diapers and bedwetting underwear for children. Jeez.
Finally, it's over.
That's a hell of a ad there for Twitch to push. I mean, it's different from the usual stuff I see of Prize Picks and oh god, what Prize Picks? I don't even know what one of the ads is. Play some music. I'm like, huh? And then, of course, Twitch Turbo ads. Of course, I'm thinking like all my targeted ads would be, or like, assuming I turned on targeted ads. I'm also taking a guess here if that is a targeted one because I've never seen that one. Granted, I also get ads in Spanish sometimes, so it's entirely location based. Hell, that could just be location based for all I know. I tell you, the ads on Twitch are weird sometimes. Even them Sweetwater and Guitar Center ads, though. I will. I mean, I already buy stuff off Sweetwater anyway. Hey, Guitar Center, it's been a little while.
But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the 3 of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
Oh, right. The weird car that transforms into Alienware as. That's such an odd one. I swear, I don't know what they're trying to push with that. Are they trying to push just Alienware stuff? They also pushing car stuff? Why are they doing a 2-in-1 there? Hell, remember the Alienware and Wendy's ones? I think it was Wendy's. It was some fast food joint. That's for sure. Oh god, and also the other one I've been seeing a lot lately, which makes it even more ironic considering how many artists are there here on Twitch and how many, well, I say here on Twitch, I'm all streamed to YouTube. How many artists are there on Twitch and YouTube that, you know, stream and, you know, have decent influence over, like, hey, we're bringing in, you know, some stuff for you, Twitch. They're pushing Adobe doing AI generated stuff. And I'm just like, there's a special kind of irony there with that. That and also I think it was an AI generated cheese ad. I don't know what. Study advertising, your graphics designer, and you have no fucking clue. Yeah, when, you know, I think it's somebody that was just like, you know, I like these two things. I'm gonna make some and put them together. What are you gonna sell with that? Oh, I'm just putting them together. Alright, sure, sell it.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo! Our aid was not given for naught.
In addition to the existing functions, I'd like to ask you for another favor. Since Aru's interference shield can cover the entirety of the mausoleum, it should be possible to extend its range even further. Perhaps you can find a way.
Adobe pushes themselves. Oh, Photoshop's had it for a long time, huh? Neat. Didn't know that. Good thing I don't use it. In a way. Take care, Crow. Thank you again for stopping by. Catch you later.
So,
good luck with
building
work.
Upon the existing
Where would
functions
you get
to... I'm with you.
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the best solution possible. Please, everyone, we beg you to help us.
Me, oh my. Well, since you ask so very nicely, I suppose... Goti? Croco? What do you say?
Naturally.
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida!
Alrighty, to Nahida! Boop. Hi, Nahida.
There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel.
Yeah, literally.
She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Natlan on our behalf. She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey.
Oh, heck yeah, Nicole.
Oh, there's Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best.
She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
Ah. I realize I really gotta get around to setting up twist ties for all the wires I have for my desk. Got my mouse wire falling over right by my foot. Uppies! So much up, so much wind! Woo! Almost missed that one. Aw, yeah, here we go. I guess we're huffing it here. To the border!
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why?
Lizard!
Why separate you from the rest of the world now, specifically? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
I think that's right. The forbidden knowledge was eliminated. but the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Paprika!
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
Why are you putting her in 3 question marks, game? Come on, we all know it's her.
That voice. Mawika! You got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
We've been through that part too, for sure, in the story.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles. It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The Heavenly Principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Yes. You guessed correctly. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead, what I ask of you is to please give the Pyronosis to Sumeru.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless.
Well, we
But
just
I'm
like, yeah,
sure
take
you
it.
don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
No kidding.
Yeah, not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Well, we just got it.
Just like that?
Uh-huh, just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your Gnosis just because of me?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me, handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. So logically, morally, or however you want to cut it, helping you is the right thing to do. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the Gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Marika, my heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Natlan.
Don't mention it. But now, for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you? The Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
Yeah, that kind of puts a damper on things, doesn't it?
I have an idea.
Oh, hey! We can reach through.
Just as I thought.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the same might be true here.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a Descender, Irminsul contains no records of him, and thus has no way to impede him.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Just toss the Gnosis, no big deal.
Thank you, Mawika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important.
So important, you just casually tossed it.
All right, no need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers. Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis. Any other surprises for us, Traveler?
Let me try something. I have the Pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly heavy, and yet this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god.
Hey, welcome to Freedom, Snobby! How you doing?
I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan. All those important experiences I've had.
Oh, dude.
The Gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
I'm fine. The Pyronosis disappeared into my body. Just like phlogiston.
He ate it.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumaini.
I was thinking the same thing too, Narina. He ate it. Ooh, Gnosis. But can he uneat it? Thanks to Pyro, only one Pyro character. Yeah! For Light of Pyro, we only got Pyro singular. Amazing, I made it back through with the Gnosis.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
You got shampoo? Nice. Hooray. Heck yeah. Hey, make me think if I need to buy shampoo soon.
We won't let you down.
See how my refill's doing.
Yeah. We aren't about to lose.
Fist bump! Even though we can't. Alrighty. Hi, Nahida.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling?
Like I ate a Gnosis.
Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh?
Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. I'd be lying if I said it was nothing. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself. Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live, but knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Hey, hat guy.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation.
What are you talking about, hat guy? This is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
He's got a point there.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know we have your back, and we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends.
Yeah. We got a lot of folks around here. Huh. Good, there's a teleport. Hey, Kaveh. Since I gotta talk to everyone, who's ready for dialogue?
It's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end?
Yeah, it really did just jump there. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't click for a while.
Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem, after all.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day for both of us.
When work ends, you clock out. No looking back.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Come on, Kaveh. You don't know something about buds.
Thanks.
Should they be drinking till the sun came up?
Want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was gonna turn into an argument. Anyway, at least I showed up this time. So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it.
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
Damn.
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't. What you and I have done is increase our chances of stopping this one.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. I hope everything works out tomorrow.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
Ugh. Walked right into that one, didn't I?
Well, at least we had that going. Where to next? Let's go upper level. Except we're already here. Why'd I click on that? Middle level. Why did it let me do that anyway? And where? There we go. We're kidding. Talk to everyone.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good. Is everything ready?
As much as possible.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you. We'll take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this is where you were. I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some?
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water. In which case, I'll have the juice.
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty at a time like this?
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
Dang!
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Yeah. I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred, but I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Gandharvaville.
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay, but it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me?
I know the feeling well. That same question ran through my mind every day as a kid.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea, though.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, you have some already.
I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else?
Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection between the two. And that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. But after all this time, I can't believe this stuff still gets to me sometimes. Makes me feel a little childish.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said that. The same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone. It's like my own personal kind of evolution. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same, but it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive. It's a big change from how you used to be.
Heck yeah.
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control. I believe in you.
Yeah. Sumiro is my home, and it's so important to me. I have to protect it. No, I will protect it.
Heck yeah.
And once you're done, how about you come back and apply for Spontamod?
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each? My arms are getting sore from carrying them around everywhere.
Madame Farazan, why are you... Here, let me take them off your hands.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Oh boy, what's she gonna do with the
Try
juicer?
to relax, Madame Farazan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you.
I know.
Gotta juice everything. Can I? Yep. Alrighty. Lower level, here we go. Surely. Somebody near. Here we go. Roll a Neffer. What they got going on?
Something on your mind, Miss Nefer?
Nothing in particular. It's just... right now, the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
But the future has not yet arrived. How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. Others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one. But when they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it. People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create people with different perspectives.
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darshan to be a particularly incisive one.
Even at the height of the crisis in Nod Krai, people held diverging opinions. But things are different this time.
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender, wealth, skin color, or eye color, everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating. If only my father could have lived to see this era.
Oh.
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it.
Do angels even feel fear?
Yes, at least I do. I fear the gap that grows wider with each passing day, and the never-ending flow of time. Time renders all memories insignificant, and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
You're very human in that regard.
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness, and we fall to the earth. After spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory.
Maybe that's a good thing. You're more human than some humans are.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose that makes us good case studies for comparison.
Case studies for who?
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own, guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle. It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Aw. Alrighty, one more. Maybe. I guess I can rest for the night next. But I've already done 3 of these. Might as well do the 2 remaining ones. Oh, hey, Peja.
Look at the time. I should head back. I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and didn't look where I was going. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Wait, you're...
Have we met?
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed paths by the house of Dana before.
Oh. You're Hat Guy! From Vahumana, right?
You recognize me?
The clue's in the name. Mr. Hat Guy.
Fair point.
Easy to stand
It's
out.
getting pretty late. What's keeping you up?
I could ask you the same question. If I'm not mistaken, all the workload for the Ratawa Histarshan wrapped up a good while ago.
Well, I have something of a background in Satyavada life, so I was helping the Dendro Archon make some preparations. But I must have lost track of time.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did sense some profound truths. But they also brought a lot of suffering with them. I was told that I even shed tears while I was meditating. Though I have no idea why. Sorry. I hope I'm not scaring you.
Not at all. It just proves you're very accomplished in your research. Good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Good night, bright as day outside.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, last little bit here. You got Dia and anybody? You got Dia and Candace.
Too bad we've got a fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
Let us pray instead.
Prayer. How nostalgic.
Hi, Dory.
Lord Sangama Bay. Came to get some fresh air too, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond of.
No, really? I'll take 2. Any chance of a friends and family discount?
I knew you'd ask that. And I'm afraid to say that. Surprise! It's free of charge.
That's very generous of you, Lord Sangama Bay. Does this mean you've made a fortune in Nod Krai?
Nope. Turns out it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, that has nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dia a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my goods!
No way! I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though.
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children and the elderly.
Wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. Nefer told you, didn't she? Ugh, that pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
She and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
It must be hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can.
Well, maybe her intentions were partly good, but I don't think that's the full story. I'm sure she enjoyed knowing how much it would annoy me. I'm telling you, Nefer's got a mean streak.
Definitely with you on that. Does praying help you stay calm?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger. You know, being able to get angry is a good thing. It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in.
Junior's haven't seen her in a while.
Lady? What are you doing out here?
Just taking a walk to clear my head. And look where I ended up. Were you praying just now?
Yes, Miss Dunyarzad. Would you like to join us?
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
I remember you, Miss Dunyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendro Archon, correct?
That's right. She is such a gentle and kind god. But to me, she's more than just a god I worship. I see her more as a friend. And so do many others. She's not some almighty god who reigns on high, but a genuine friend.
Agreed, agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good friend.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. Oh, it makes me glad. I can finally do something for those who protected me.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment? Ooh, more please. Thank you.
My lady, you've always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's indisputable. And that's not just a compliment. It's a statement of fact. What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
Hydrate, you got it. Hi, Hydra, how's it going? Here's that hydrate, and here's that stretch for you real quick.
That everyone will rise to the challenges ahead and return safe and sound.
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
There you go. How you doing, Hydra? All right, who else we got? Got somebody up there still? Being bored to death due to having nothing to do at work? Hey, on the bright side, get to take it easy there. Who else is there to yap with up here? I'm not seeing anything else. Well, I'm a hit rest for the night. Alrighty. Quest complete. Alrighty.
Let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
I wonder how much more of this I'm gonna have to do, how much longer the quest is. How's everything going so far? Going good. Been a chill night, good night for me. Don't know how much longer I'll be going on, but at least a little bit longer. Get a little further in this
I have
quest.
not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can compare to true beauty.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be put into words. As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree, if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
Nahida! We're here!
Surprise!
Just in time. My preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are.
We're here too. Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast!
I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Master Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all complete.
As discussed during our meeting,
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just they're a little more extreme and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they both utilize technology of the same origin. As long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul. it will become the largest active computing device in all of Teyvat.
Any boss fighting? No, we've had a little bit of just regular fighting, but it's been very dialogue heavy today. Although I did do the test run alone, and damn he fun. But damn he a psychopath.
A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub. In the pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past, and she was once under my care for a period of time.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
That's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
Blah blah Sumerian word, blah blah Babylonian god, blah science word, blah. Hi Valcion, how's it going?
Every person? Even the desert folk?
Yes, everyone.
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
So you mean we're going to get new Akasha terminals?
Going? Heck yeah.
Yes. But this time, the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul. That's the key.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal. We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system. Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited. Thus, it might be possible to shut it down completely by overloading it.
Oh, cutscene time. Let's go.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Hey.
In the past, when people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Stop. Please stop. End this
this transformation.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me?
He's back!
You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Knew he wasn't dead. Totally. She's actually 500 years old.
The evil Irminsul tree is still growing!
As for what a Genshin is and why it's impacting, I don't know what it is, but story's impactful.
Great.
To be honest, I've never actually mentioned the word Genshin in this game
What
yet,
a
have they?
display of true courage. The courage to think and the courage to act. I never thought I would witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
Indeed, only humans could do such a thing. Gods are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for your help. Only thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes Dottore possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly. Now for the next step.
He's got the
I will
wrong
need
head.
the help
What
of
do you
your
think he should
supreme
have?
powers once again.
How might we be of service, Lord of Dendro?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately.
Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Aw?
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Yeah, good point there, Valcian.
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
Oh boy! Live combat! Oh boy! I get the feeling this is something I'm gonna want to do next time. You know, when it's done loading. Damn, this game of chess is complicated. It's gotta load so much. Oh, there we go.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he might have been captured.
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now.
Hi, Regrader.
Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
Can one of my mods do me a favor and
I
snooze the
consider
ad
sound
can?
bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Because I can't actually snooze the ad myself. It's saying 0 of 3 for me. Thank you.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In
Thank
fact,
you, Narina.
every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim, but I became a harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nod Krai and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That's kind of wacky.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul. But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject?
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nod Krai, you know.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not? Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put two and two together. The reason it doesn't exist is because someone tampered with the record.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one. Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate, and not as the banker Pantalone.
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences.
Weird thing. Now I could snooze the ads.
Showing up in the
Show
name of
two
the
to three
original
for me.
antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It was an easy win. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely. Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life, especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am. Are we not the same in this regard? We both despise the existing laws of this world, and neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
Of course not, my dear friend. And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is...
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
But even so, I would say Irminsol is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office, too.
Have this conversation.
I'll consider it.
Clear darling's day.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here.
But
have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man, kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request, the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced. Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins to you?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
Wait, am I in control now as somebody? And speaking of gods...
For someone who despises them so...
Alright, we're probably gonna
You never
skip
seem to
out of
have
this.
any objections to me creating or becoming one. At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them. And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
Is that supposed to be...
No. I was just thinking. I pity the man who would call you a compatriot.
There's no need to be...
Alrighty, I'm dipping out of this
Isn't
one.
it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course.
Fall
Very
down,
well.
Laura.
Let's leave the conversation there for now.
As much as I want to keep finding out everything about what's going on between these two, I do need to call it for the stream here in a bit. You know, when you're ready, game. It moved! Alright, how much more dialogue do we have here?
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day. The last time we stormed the city, it involved a lot more running around.
Yeah,
I wonder how
about that,
many people
Narina.
can
I'm
say
pressing
they
escape
stormed
right
the city
now.
twice in their lifetime.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than my fair share of unusual experiences in my life.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my last time.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
Jet's ready.
What an amusing comment, my dear lady. Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they not?
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear wherever I wish to.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
That sounds good. Like
I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault will suffice. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
All right. Think now, baby. Come on. Sounded? There we go. Alrighty, confirm. I'm dipping out of that. Okay. I mean, this went longer than I thought it would, but hey, got a good bit going on in here. Alrighty, put that up. I'm gonna grab my Chivo real quick as we figure out, oh, well, hey, what's going on, what's coming up in the week, all that good stuff. So, why didn't the schedule want to appear? What the hell? Alright, I guess I'll do it manually then. Dang, my button ain't working. What the hell? Alrighty, so we got Monday today, of course. We did our Genshin as usual. Tomorrow, Narina and I continue playing Pokemon Blue, where she controls the trainers I go up against. How will it go? We'll find out. Will she be nice? Will she steamroll me on some fights? Who knows? I don't. We'll find out about that for sure soon. And then Thursday, I got a free key for a game from the devs of Holy Shoot. That's right. Not holy shit, holy shoot. They gave me a cool game. I'll have a cool link to share with y'all. You know, I can scratch y'all's back, you can scratch mine, we can scratch the devs back, and you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, it is a sponsored game, sponsored stream. They want me to play it at least twice, so hey, the game looks cool. The game looks fun. It looks very Doom 93-esque in a way, gameplay-wise. Graphically, better than that, of course, but yeah. Gameplay-wise, it looks very Doom 93-esque, if I remember correctly. And then Friday is Thank Franklin, it's Friday. We're doing another one. We got more stuff going on. Saturday, Yuki and I are going to be doing an archipelago run. I'm probably going to be playing Super Mario World. Be fun to get back to that, do that again. I'm liking archipelagos. I gotta do this more often. So that's what we got coming up for the week. Taking my break days on Wednesday and Sunday. So yeah, that's what's going on. All right, now for the fun part. Who are we going to read out to tonight? Who's live? Who's doing some cool stuff? Well, the schedule? Yeah, I gotta fix the button still. Maybe it's because I put it into a folder. That might be why. But alrighty, let's see here. Who out there is live in the world of Twitch, doing all sorts of fun things? Who haven't we pestered in a good while? Who is cool and good? Well, that's a silly question. Everyone is cool and good that I follow. At least I would imagine so. Let's see here. Gonna ask y'all feeling some Warframe? Or what in the world they got going on for retro? Let me pop some. Well, no, actually, no. Didn't I read out to them recently? No, actually, it's been a while. Okay, alright. Falcion, thank you for your daily pick. I still don't know what the retro game is. Oh, ooh, Mario Baseball. All right. Warframe or Mario Baseball? What y'all feeling? Y'all feeling like anything in particular? Up for anything? Or you just want me to send you all off somewhere and hope for the best? Yep, guitar input is there. We're good. We are good. And we gotta get this done before that ad break kicks off. Mario? Alrighty, Mario it is. Let's get that raid message going. There's that raid message. That first one's if you're subscribed. That second one is if you're just following. Got some good stuff there. And let's go raid out to Skyrocket Dog. Been a good while since I raided out to that pupper. But everybody, thank you all again for showing up, stopping by, and tuning in. I appreciate it as always. And until next time, take care, everybody. Great stream, bud. Thank you. And thank you, Tsunami. Take care, everybody. Bye.